Okay, so the question is, what is one thing that I would recommend to veterans and active duty service members to do if they are having mental health issues? The first action, and the first in a series of actions that I believe everyone who's experiencing any sense of depression, of anxiety, of pain, suffering, tragedy, and trauma, of anyone who's feeling an inability to feel joy and happiness on a daily basis, I would recommend that you first Google exactly what you're feeling, exactly what your thoughts are, and exactly what your feelings are, the emotions that live inside you that nobody wants to acknowledge, because feelings are for pussies, right? In the military, fuck your feelings, right? All that crap, okay? Actually take a second to acknowledge what you're feeling and Google it. Why am I feeling this? How do I stop feeling this? Google how to improve my mental health, how to be happy, how not to be depressed, how not to have anxiety. Google it and replace all of the time that you would spend watching television, unless it's VetTV, on social media, playing video games, going to the bar, drinking alcohol, all of the time that you would spend doing those things. Instead, spend it studying mental health. Because anything that you are thinking and feeling, hundreds of millions to billions of people who have come before you have felt the exact same things and thought the exact same things. I mean, these are world health issues. What you are thinking and feeling, I'm sorry to say, it's not unique, not even in the slightest a little bit. Everything that you've experienced, at some point, someone else in this world has experienced it too, and you have access to their experiences and to their knowledge and their advice thanks to this crazy thing called the internet. So many of your problems could be solved, or at least you could put yourself on the right path by Googling shit. The world is so easy now relative to how it's been for all of the eternity before us, whatever you want to call that. It is so much more simple than it has ever been because of the access that we have to information. Our ability to learn from others' experiences and mistakes is better than it's ever been in the history of mankind, humankind. So I would say do that. And if you're not doing that, then ask yourself why. Is it just because you're a lazy fuck? Or is it because you're afraid of what you're going to learn? There's a million other what ifs. What are the reasons why you don't do it? I think a lot of it comes down to laziness. Because anxiety and depression are two of the most common emotions that exist in humanity. And those emotions pervade the veteran community as they pervade the world, and those emotions lead to suicide if left unchecked. So, study it. Study mindset. What does mindset mean? What is good mental health? How do I achieve good mental health? Google all of the things. Don't go demand that the VA do more. Don't complain about your wait time at the VA. Don't complain about what your command did back when you were in. All these things that people aren't doing. Stop. Those are such wasted thoughts. All that anger and frustration, those are wasted emotions that are going to increase your anxiety and increase your depression. Instead, just take action. Fucking wild concept. Especially for the combat veterans out there. Especially for the grunts out there you've been trained to take action. Take decisive, bold actions. Why does that thought process stop when you get out? I don't understand it. It's wild. And I think we all need to acknowledge that we have been given some tools to succeed and some mindsets that can be applied to other facets of life if we actually try, if we study it. Study what is going on in your mind. If everyone who has experienced brutal trauma, whether it's combat or sexual assault, because those are the two big things in the military, right? Anyone who has experienced that, and as a result, your mind is just fucked, right? Just pick up the book, The Body Keeps the Score, and just give it a try, okay? Don't act like you've tried everything if you don't just power through the book, because you will find incredible shit in there. And that's just one book of thousands that exist on Amazon.com, which you can access through Google. This is such simple shit. I highly recommend that everyone stop redirecting attention, complaints, anger, frustration, and emotion at anything else until they have spent 100 hours Googling all of the things they are thinking and feeling. Just let your action show that you care. Because if you sit on your fucking ass and do nothing, and then get mad at the VA for doing nothing, well, that's just pathetic. It really is. You have way more power than you think. And there are way more resources available to you than you think. And it is all as simple as typing Google into your fucking phone, or typing the question into your phone. Siri or Google, doesn't matter. The answers are out there. So that is the action that I would recommend that everyone take who is experiencing those emotions. Sorry, I don't know if that was long or a little abrasive, but I'll shut up now. This is with the secretary of the VA, by the way.